What's up, guys? It's John with National Sports Entertainment, and a few people have asked me to cover the Lions game already, so cover it we will. And oh, by the way, I like the Liberty Live. They're last I checked, they were down like 5, getting even odds. They're gonna win. I would actually suggest maybe waiting because they just went on a run. Hopefully, they drop to like 8 or 9 points down, and then you could take them. I think they're gonna try and do the Sabrina, Steph Curry comparisons. But anyway, by the time my video's out, they might be heavy favorites. So for this game, my first gut tells me it's too obvious. The Lions are gonna win this game, but I like the fact it's in Green Bay because I have a theory that they're gonna mix up a lot of home away teams this year. That's why in Week 1, despite not knowing much, I just picked the Packers to win in Cleveland or to win in Chicago, because I think Love is going to be portrayed pretty good this year, and B, it's just a good way to get the public. The public's going to usually, with teams like this, they're just going to take the home team. So I think we're going to get a lot of switcheroos that way in all the divisions. But yeah, for me, I thought maybe it's too obvious. It's only a 1.5 point spread. But then I remembered, I think we're a little over the target with the Lions, ahead of the curve. Vegas had them coming in the year as favorites to win the division. Packers were third favorite. And Vikings were 50-50 to miss the playoffs. And again, it went unquestioned. And I just looked at it and I'm like, why is Vegas suddenly putting the Lions ahead of the Vikings after the Vikings had a 13-win season? Now, people argue they barely won a lot of games and a lot of different factors. Cook left. But at the end of the day, they have mostly the same guys.
Can we put a picture of him back up from his post-game press conference? He looks...
Sorry about that. Some guy just rudely interrupted me. Anyway, the reason I feel like a lot of people aren't going to be on the Lions is Goff. You know, they're not sold on him. And again, coming into the season, I thought it was very odd that they were... Oh, thank you. You guys are so kind. I thought it was odd they were pitched as favorites to win the division when, again, not much changed. Like I said, the Vikings added Addison. Lions hadn't really done too much. Now, to me, that's why I went into a future bet that I had them making the playoffs. I still think they'll win the division. And this is a perfect game for them to win. Again, Week 1, they beat a Chiefs team that was depleted. Week 2, I think they lost Week 2, a game that they should have won to the Seahawks. Week 3, they won. They won against a decent Falcons team, probably a below-average Falcons team. So I feel like there is definitely not going to be people pummeling the Lions. There might be a little more money on the Lions, but with the Packers being at home, it's a night game. I think people are just more inclined to take the Packers at home. So I like the Lions here. I think they move to 3-1, and I do like it enough to play it as a leg 3. So as you can see, we have the Lions covering the Packers as a 1.5. I get really suspicious lately with 1.5, 2.5 point spreads. I feel like they're the new 3, where, you know, people, if it was under 3, it used to be safe. Now there's a lot of 1 point, 2 point games. And if you notice, there's a lot of coaches going for 2 point conversions, and it's making the games 1-2 point games for that very reason. I think the Bengals game pushed because of that very reason. I think the Rams went for a 2 point conversion or something weird. I could be wrong, but it's been happening a lot. So yeah, Lions cover Packers is Thursday night. I like the game. I think Lions are going to cover. I think they're going to win. And yeah, Jags Falcons was our other play. That's the London game. I wanted to get that out because I was afraid the line might move. So yeah, like I said, if the Liberty happened to be still underdogs, then I would get in on them. Let's see, if they're tied or took the lead, they're gonna not be getting the greatest odds. So hopefully the Sun went on a little bit of a spark, and okay, 5 point, maybe it goes into halftime, this or greater for Connecticut, and yeah, I would pile on to the Liberty. That's what I'm doing. I think it's a great play. So yeah, the Lions like 3. So take care, everybody, and happy earnings.